Hey there, Julian McBain here, and tonight we are playing Entropia Universe. Hang on just a second while the technical issues, there we go. Sorry about that. So tonight we are doing an almost 50 PED run. It's going to be like 46 and change while I discuss what is going on. So I made a couple of videos. They turned out to be really crappy. I was going to do the jumpsuit mission chain, and it wasn't turning out the way I wanted it to. Right? You know me, I like to post raw video. I try to be entertaining. Sometimes I'm successful, sometimes I'm not. But even I was looking at it, I'm like, I'm not having fun, and if I'm not having fun, I'm probably not entertaining viewers. So here's the plan, and I don't know if the last time I mentioned this it would end up in a video or not. In one of the videos I might be nuking. I don't know, so I'm just going to repeat it here. Okay, you'll have to listen to it twice if that's the case, sorry. So, it is my intent to head toward Arcadia. I'm going to get my little quad wing and I'm going to fly off to Arcadia this month. Now, I'm going to stipulate with that while I plan on going to Arcadia this month, I have 2 iron mission chains that I desperately want to finish first. Which is why there's a slim but not zero chance that it'll be early in October before I get to Arcadia. As you can see, I am on the Iron Kerberos quest, and I am on level 5. I do know there is a bronze level to this. I am not anticipating doing that right away. I will probably return to Calypso to do that later. But here's the deal. I have never seriously explored any other planet for any reason. I stopped in Arcadia to pick up a passenger. I stopped on Rocktropia to pick up a passenger. From what I saw of Rocktropia, I'm sure I'll want to go there. There are plenty of players that say there's a lot of things to do there. I wasn't impressed by what I saw. It wasn't my thing. Neon lights just aren't my thing. So I'm sure eventually I will go there, but it's not top of the list. On the other hand, Arcadia is, for a number of reasons, not the least of which is deeds. And yes, the moon did drop, but I am not really of a level to competently hit the moon yet. Wish I was, but I'm not, so that's life. So that's basically the plan. I'm going to head to Arcadia once I get these 2 iron missions taken care of. And then on Arcadia, I plan to do the whole quest chain on video. All of it, as much as I can do. So I shouldn't say the whole quest chain. Everything I have enough skills to competently take care of. Ha, technicality. Don't worry, I barely into my first glass. So, once I'm done there, I will either return to Calypso, or I will go to the moon if I have the skills, which at this point, I'm thinking it's going to be early next year before I have the skills to hit the moon. Part of me really wants to gather more deeds and stuff like that because it looks like they've got a lot of open spaces for players to pick up with the deeds they've got. Part of me wants to and part of me doesn't. I'm vacillating and I haven't decided yet. So, at the very least, that's the initial plan. I'm going to go to Arcadia, I'm going to see what there is to see. I'm going to do whatever story missions exist there, if any, and if there aren't, I'll let you know. Hey guys, there's no story missions here, so either I'm going to play here for a while or I'm going to head back to Calypso. Other places I really want to visit. Cyrene comes to mind off the top of my head, not the least of which because my favorite armor comes from there. I'm hoping to find something very similar that's of the same level of, say, Ghost or Rascal. This armor up here, my low-level, high-efficiency armor. I think it looks really cool. It does. It's very post-APOC. It's Wastelander. That's what I like. I think it looks cool. But it doesn't have the strength to really tank even these curbs. It can't just... I can take the hits for the most part, but it doesn't have the value of the Rascal. And no, I did not use my plates. I considered it. I don't think I can sell them. I'm pretty sure they're not saleable, so I'm not saving them per se for anything in particular. But I figure if I know I'm going into an area where I might want them, like if I had the plates when I was fighting those Longtooth, while it wouldn't have made an enormous difference, it might have made enough of a difference against, say, the level 14s. I do have the Iron Daikaba challenge that I was working on, and I think that the plates might be just enough to help mitigate a lot of what the medium levels were creating for a headache for me. So we'll figure that out as we go. We will figure that out as we go. So that's basically the plan. Nothing huge. It's really not, but it's a basis. You know, we've got a direction that we're going in. I really enjoy these videos, and I really want to be able to provide you with something that other content creators aren't necessarily giving. Like, everyone has their niche, right? And some people do mid to high level hunting, some people do a lot of mining. Me, I like to kind of display the storyline. What can you do in Entropia Universe if you just follow the quest chain? And that might be because I started in WoW. WoW was the first, well, okay. I started in RuneScape, but I didn't play very far. I think I got to level 7 and said, eh. It didn't hurt that my internet connection was not great. And I didn't have the patience for the grind back then. As you can see, I have since learned the patience for the grind. Embrace the grind. Embrace the grind. Embrace the grind. Okay, so... But I really got my start in Metamorphosis in World of Warcraft. And believe it or not, for all that experienced players don't pay much attention to it, it's a really story-driven setting. There's a lot of plot and content if you actually pay attention to it. And actually, WoW even calls players that rush through shit out in the game if you pay attention on the Horde side because you're a quest giver for a quest. So anyway, that's the basic idea as of now. We're going to continue doing what we're doing. We are going to, once we're done these quest chains, these iron challenges, I'm going to head to Arcadia. I'm going to pay for the passport. It's 10,000 sweat, which is going to be a fucking nightmare, but that's okay. Up here. And the best part is because it's loot, sweat is loot. So of course it drops in PvP and space. So I'm not going to carry sweat in space, because don't carry loot in space. And of course the pirates are all hanging around Arcadia because the moon doesn't have a safe zone yet. So I'm not bringing the sweat with me. That would be a waste of my time. So I'll source it locally. I might even sweat it myself. My sweating skills aren't terrific, but they're not terrible. I have made a little bit of money on sweat, but I have to agree with the idea that it would be more time effective if I just got a second job that paid minimum wage to pay for this game, as opposed to sweating. I'm sure that once my sweat skills got up there, it would be different, but I don't feel like sweat circles. Although, I will say this, if you're up sweating in... Where is it? I should probably keep attacking this guy. Come on. Okay, up in this area, you can get a lot of evade skills just sweating, because what you do is you go in no armor, wear one of your jumpsuits, and you sweat the hatchlings. They don't do a lot of damage, especially once you've started to accumulate hit points, but they do attack, which helps your evade skill. And because you're the only one being attacked, your evade skill is the only one going up. Now, it's not going to go up a lot, but it will go up a little. And it's that process over time as you gather the sweat. Each one only gives you 10 sweat, so you're going to be doing a lot of it. And it's not as fast as doing curbs here in Boreas. And then if you get those assholes who like to shoot other people's mobs because they think they're better than everyone else, then it's going to take you even longer. But if you do that, and then once the mob is dry, you can either shoot it or stab it with a very low level weapon, because it's not in any way, shape, or form eco to do so. Or you can drag it back to the turret, which will cost you nothing. Let the turret shoot it, rinse, repeat. Fountain of skills and money. Slow skills and slow money, but it is a thing that exists. Actually, not doing too badly here. We've done about half the hunt. Got about half of what we've done in Shrap, and yeah, it's not bad. Could be better, but not bad. Should keep going after the bigger ones. See if I can't global. Wouldn't that be awesome? I've never globaled on a vid before. Of course, I think I've only globaled a handful of times, and one of them was on a Longtooth level 12. That one was really sweet. It was over 100 PED, but the rest, I mean, these guys, the average global is 21 PED. I was actually watching another streamer, Titans Inc. Check them out on Twitch. Shout out to Titans Inc. I was chatting with them on their Twitch stream, and apparently the average global off of curbs is about 21 PED. Which, okay, that's fair. We did a whole calculation where it costs, I think, for a level 4 curb, it costs 1 PED to kill. I think. It's 5 strikes. I think it was 1 PED. Not counting decay. We did a lot of rounding. But, and they on average cough up about 75 peck worth of stuff, right? Well, if they global at 21 PED, even if they didn't cough up anything, as long as you globaled once every 21 mobs, you're good. And there's a lot of other factors involved that we didn't really get into, but there's a whole math thing involved, and I wish I could remember it, but it was a few days ago. You know, I've slept since then. Sorry, guys. But they're not super cost and efficient for the skills they give you. Are you going to make a profit? 6 of one, half dozen of the other? But you are going to build the skills. They're a decent low to low mid mob to hunt. I mean, I'm level 20 swordsman hit, and I'm doing pretty good. I've got an R Matrix LB10, which is not a huge sword. Not a high level sword. It's definitely not my Laconian beginner sword, but it's not like, it's not an LB55, okay? I think it costs 10 peck per shot. Not counting decay, which isn't terrible. So they're good mid-level. You have to understand, if you're gonna hunt the bigger stuff, you're gonna need the bigger weapons, which of course have the bigger decay, but the rewards can be bigger too. And that's the trade-off. I can hunt for days using my Laconian sword and hunting after berry clad young. And I can be super eco about it and not heal and just kind of stand back, let the natural healing do, which I've done. And you know what? When money's tight, sometimes that's a thing that happens. That's okay. And sometimes I win and sometimes I still lose. But the difference is instead of losing 50 PED, I'm only losing 2. But I'm still gathering skills. I'm still gathering loot. Now those can't global, at least I've never seen them global, and I've killed a lot of them. A lot. So for all intents and purposes, they're not likely to global. Oh, that's adorable. But I can hunt them forever. I've got 500 PED. And I bet even if I were to spend 2 hours a night, every night, all month long, not deposit a single thing, not 1 penny, that 500 PED would outlast the month. By a long shot. Because I think I was hunting on $10 a month. And that's 100 PED, and I was easily making it through on 10. Maybe it was 15, but it was generally 10 without any major issue. And the thing is if you're tight on cash, you're tight on ammo, this right here, especially if you're a rifleman, is your best friend. It uses very little ammo, and you can go and you can hunt punies all day long. It's unlimited, so you can repair it. It's got I think it's, yeah, excellent durability, so I think I've repaired this once? Maybe twice, and I've only gone through, what, a PED's worth of decay? Not even? Only 131 ammo. Now it only does, 6 damage, so let's target a level 2. Let's shoot this level 2 to death. And as you can see, the number of shots I have with Buchan's spare rifle far outweighs the number of shots I have with my sword. Against these level 2s, it's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. I could amp it with one of those B101s. I think I've got one in my storage. You can get those off the punies at Icarus. If you spend a couple hours out there, they drop pretty handily. I wouldn't say they're a common drop, but they definitely drop. That'll give the gun a little more oompa. And see, that's a respectable amount of strap for that weapon. A full PED. Now, I didn't count how many shots that was. Probably should have, but you can do it that way. Why not? Go for it. And I could continue to hunt. I could hunt punies. Let's see. The last time I decided to hunt punies with a gun, I think I spent 2 hours and went through all of 5 PED after converting. Because I convert over and over and over. And I made most of it back in loot. Like saleable loot. Not shrap. So it's there. There are options. At some point, I do want to get my rifle skills up. And what will I do? I'll either go hunt the berry-clad young, or I'll hunt the punies at Icarus. And I'll just keep grinding. Okay, so we're at 68 PED. Or not PED, 68 shots. I think I can take 5 or 6 more of these guys. And then we'll have to go back and tally up. We had 5683 or 5689. Not 56, 46. 46, that's a big difference. Oh, that would have made it look like a terrible loss. We had 46 and change, so as long as we make 46, I'm going to call it breaking even. Okay? I'm not going to worry about a few peck either way. If it's 46, we're breaking even. If it's 47, we're making a profit. If it's 45, we're making a loss. Or we're taking a loss. We're not making a loss, we're taking a loss. It looks like I still have about 4 PED worth of ammo there. I don't like getting too low. Because like now I'm down to about 4 mobs worth of ammo to kill. I want to try to avoid using my sleep mirror if I can. That's 290 shots, but these guys go through a lot of Buchan spare rifle shots, so I could equip my Anixo. It's a little bit beefier, but and it's only beefier by like a point. And it is limited, which means that decay is permanent, which doesn't bother me, but we're going to kind of aim for Boreas. There's the mobile platform there. Normally I would cut my way all the way through these guys, but I really want to tally this up. I don't want to have to cycle my ammo. Yeah, no. We're going to do it. It's kind of painful, but I'll do it. Of course, I automatically pick up my dog. Speaking of which, does he need repair? Do you have to repair your? You do have to repair it. I did not know that. Honestly, I don't even know how to repair a dog. What the hell? Let's check this out. How do you repair a pet? Do you just throw their statue into the trade terminal? Look at this. Isn't that adorable? Of course I'd buy a dog. Cost me all of half a pet. Sniff. I'm just curious. An item of this type cannot be repaired. So hopefully that means he doesn't actually decay and it's just a function of the way the thing works. Because if I go through all the work of bringing this pet all the way up to where I was going and then they kill my beloved pet, I'm going to be pissed. Okay, so 46 is the break even. We have 3.8 pet. Yeah, I know it can't. Oh, bugger all with a pogo stick. Really, Mindark? I just want it for comparison. Fine. 31.56. We definitely took a loss. We're looking at... Yeah, we probably lost about 10 pet in that round. That's okay. It happens. Convert that to ammo. Which gives me a grand total of 8.8 for PED. So that was our mining run. Or not mining run. Wow, hunting run. It was about a 50 PED hunting run, just a little under. And we ended up raking in 8.84. So I'm going to end it here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Tell me what you think of my plan. I really do enjoy going through the story stuff. I think it's helpful. That way, if a player's going through it and they need the help, they can watch me bumble through it and figure it out. I really do, again, wish that I could have done it right from day one, but I didn't know I was going to become a YouTuber about 6 months ago, and here I am. So, hope to see you again on here. Take care of each other. Have a good night, guys. Bye.